afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source, only here at the Daily Tribune. We're live now at Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. signed the 2026 General Appropriations Act, allocating for education and universal health care programs. Newly appointed MMDA General Manager Nicolas Torre III on Monday met with MMDA Chairman Don Artes and key agency officials to discuss his role, ongoing operations, and immediate priorities, particularly in traffic management, flood control, and waste management across Metro Manila. Outbound passenger traffic at Calapan Port and other major ports in Oriental Mindoro surged as travelers returned to Metro Manila and nearby provinces following the Christmas and New Year holidays, according to the PPA. The Philippine Coast Guard rescued 23 people, including a captain and 2 crew members, after the recreational motorboat sank off San Pascual town in Masbate, the PCG reported. The Bureau of Immigration yesterday reminded all registered foreign nationals in the country to personally report to the agency within the first 60 days of 2026, from January 1st to 1st of March, as part of its annual reporting requirement. Motorists will see mixed fuel price movement starting Tuesday, with gasoline prices slightly reduced, while diesel and kerosene costs increase. Barangay Ginebra is looking for greater production from its bench after San Miguel Beer's second unit, led by Ralph Koo and Norbert Torres, stepped up in crucial moments to power the Beermen in Game 1 of the PBA Philippine Cup semi-finals. K-pop powerhouse BTS's fifth studio album will contain 14 songs and quote honest stories that the group wants to share with the fans or armies, their agency Big Hit Music announced. Today is the 5th of January 2026, Monday. And I'm Eliana Lacap bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. Following the largest corruption scandal his administration has seen, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. signed the 2026 General Appropriations Act today, 5th of January. The 2026 budget is preceded by what some have called one of the most corrupted GAAs the country has seen, containing billions of alleged pork and massive cuts to welfare programs. The budget scandal was exacerbated when a massive flood control kickback scheme was revealed at the Department of Public Works and Highways. Billions of pesos are suspected to being stolen from the national coffers by legislators, officials, and government contractors. The newly appointed Metropolitan Manila Development Authority General Manager Nicolas Torre III on Monday met with MMDA Chairman Don Artes and key agency officials to discuss his role, ongoing operations, and immediate priorities, particularly in traffic management, flood control, and waste management across Metro Manila. The meeting aimed to define Torres' responsibilities as the agency's new general manager and ensure the full support of MMDA personnel. Artes said that about 70 to 80% of the agency's operational matters would fall directly under Torres' oversight. Torre noted that his focus would be on long-standing concerns such as traffic congestion, flood mitigation, and solid waste management, while emphasizing that all roles in government service carry equal importance. Outbound passenger traffic at Calapan Port and other major ports in Oriental Mindoro surged as travelers returned to Metro Manila and nearby provinces following the Christmas and New Year holidays, the Philippine Ports Authority reported. From the 24th of December to the 4th of January, Calapan Port recorded a total of 59,079 outbound passengers and 9,261 rolling cargoes, surpassing inbound traffic during the same period. On Sunday alone, the port logged 10,526 outbound passengers and 1,318 rolling cargoes, compared with 7,825 inbound passengers and 881 rolling cargoes. The Philippine Coast Guard rescued 23 people, including a captain and 2 crew members, after the recreational motorboat sank off San Pascual town in Masbate, the PCG reported. In a statement, the PCG said its district's Southern Tagalog station received a distress call from RBCA Harlan at 11:15 a.m. on the 3rd of January. The boat had 20 passengers from the port of San Andres in Quezon and was heading to Sobrero Island, a popular island hopping destination in Masbate, and known for its white sand, clear waters, and camping sites. The Bureau of Immigration yesterday reminded all registered foreign nationals in the country to report in person to the BI within the first 60 days of 2026, from the 1st of January to the 1st of March. The BI said under Republic Act 562, or the Alien Registration Act of 1950, all registered aliens are required to submit to the annual requirement in person. Failure to comply with the annual report requirement may result to administrative fines or prosecution, the Bureau added, stressing that the annual report remains a vital component of effective alien registration and immigration monitoring. The BI reiterated its call for strict compliance. And for our business news, motorists will see mixed fuel price movement starting Tuesday, with gasoline prices slightly reduced while diesel and kerosene costs increase. In an advisory Monday, Sea Oil Philippines said effective 6 a.m. on January 6th, gasoline prices will go down by 10 centavos per liter, while diesel will increase by 20 centavos per liter and kerosene by 10 centavos per liter. Industry officials warned that global developments could keep pump prices volatile in the coming weeks. And for our PSEI update, the Philippine shares ended higher, with the benchmark PSEI climbing 99.40 points, or 1.62%, to 6,234.46, while the All Shares Index rose to 1.72% to 3,577.42. All sectors closed in positive territory, led by mining and oil, which jumped 2.62%, followed by services at 2.34% and holding firms at 2.22%. Financials gained 1.16%, industrials rose to 0.94%, and property edged up 0.40%. And for our sports news, with Barangay Ginebra urgent to match the production of San Miguel Beer's second unit, Ralph Koo and Norbert Torres delivered when it mattered in Game 1 of PBA Philippine Cup semifinals. Koo came up with big threes in the fourth quarter, while Torres not only had his share from long range, but also made life difficult for Junmar Fajardo, which eventually helped the Gin Kings emerge as 99-90 winners at Smart Araneta Coliseum. And for our entertainment news, K-pop powerhouse BTS's fifth studio album will contain 14 songs and honest stories that the group wants to share to the fans or armies, their agency Big Hit Music announced. In a statement on Weverse on Sunday, the 4th of January, Big Hit unveiled details about the septet's upcoming album, saying that it holds special significance to the members. With 14 songs, Big Hit said the members are deeply involved in the album's production, which contains music that's most true to their identity and artistry. And for this afternoon's trivia, Joker Arroyo, born Cefrano Paz Arroyo Jr. on January 5, 1927 in Naga Camarines Sur, now Naga City, was a towering figure in Philippine politics and law, renowned for his unwavering dedication to democracy, human rights, and public service. His life, spanning nearly 9 decades, was marked by pivotal roles in some of the most defining moments in Philippine history, including the fight against martial law and the 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution and the impeachment of a sitting president. For our viral story, a TikTok user filmed his mother while asking for a slice of cake. To his surprise, she sliced the cake with her bare hands while striking a karate stance. That's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, this has been Eliana Lacap for Tribune News on Q.